BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of This Dope Cooking Show. I'm your host, Chef Jeff. And look, you were here and you heard that I, Chef Jeff, has a cooking show. This Dope Cooking Show on every Tuesday without fail. New episode, old episode, repeat episode is going to be an episode, right? This is the award-winning cooking show on the BS3 Network. Yes, if you have the Roku TV, you can download the BS3 Network app and watch all the amazing content that they have on that network. Also, we got YouTube, This Dope Cooking Show, all one word. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. I'm everywhere, right? Be in this thing. So look, back for another episode this week. We're gonna do some cooking. We can get it in, right? Now, as you all know, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, right? And if you know one thing, you know that St. Louis, Missouri has Chinese food. Whatever you call it, we call it Chinese, right? And our fried rice is different from anybody's fried rice that has ever been, right? I don't care where you go. It's not going to be the same. You're never going to find it anywhere other than St. Louis, East St. Louis. Some parts of Illinois, north of St. Louis, East St. Louis. You'll find the dark fried rice, and you will also find St. Paul sandwich. And today we're gonna do some stuff, right? So I'm gonna show y'all how to make St. Paul sandwich. What is a St. Paul sandwich, Chef Jeff? Oh well, I'm so glad that you asked. St. Paul sandwich is basically an egg sandwich, or if you know, if you from where I'm from, an egg foo young patty, on piece of bread, some mayonnaise, lettuce, pickles, depending on which one you go to, like lettuce, pickles. It's all depends. Also, we're gonna do some crab rangoon. You gotta have a crab rangoon when you get a St. Paul sandwich, or egg roll. Can't miss. My order used to be a chicken St. Paul, one crab rangoon, two egg rolls. That was when I was wanting something light, right? Ride them, vibe them, slide them, eat. I need something on my stomach right quick because I'm gonna go do something else. Party, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Hold me over to the next meal, dinner, whatever the case may be. That was my little order. So I just want to share with you guys how to make a St. Paul sandwich. How to make crab rangoon. Rangoon, Rangoon. Rangoon. You say Rangoon. So it just all depends on where you're from, you know, and how you say it. And I'm going to also show you how to make an egg roll. Now, last week we did Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. This week, we're going to do a chicken egg roll, basically like you would get it at the Chinese place, right? So I'm gonna show you how to do that process. We're gonna do that. As you all know, when I first moved to Texas, that's what I was doing. I was doing Chinese food out of my house. I was doing St. Paul's. I was doing crab rangoon, egg rolls, egg foo young, over rice. Man, I was getting it. Like, what a time to be alive. The hustle was real. So it's just one of those things that you just never forget, right? And every so often, I get a hankering for home, right? It's been a year, yeah, a little over a year since I've been home. And man, I'm talking about I had the best time when I went home to see my people. And the first stop I made, White Castle. Second stop, Chinese food. And then the third stop, Emo's Pizza. Those are the three things that I gotta have when I hit the city. And I gotta on my way out, I gotta hit the gas station, get a bag of red hot ribbon potato chips. If you ain't had none, order you some. You can get them off Amazon. 3 bags for like $35 or something like that. I know it's high, but it's well worth it. I'm telling you. And a best soda, right? If you have not had a best soda from St. Louis, Missouri, you have not had soda, right? It's not Fanta. It's not Dr. Pibb. It's not nothing else other than the best. And they got tons of flavors: fruit punch, cream, black cherry, uh, did I say fruit punch? Uh, pineapple. What's the other one they used to go crazy about? Grape, strawberry, tons of flavors, right? You used to go to the store and get a case, a 24 count case of best soda, and then you could mix and match them. They had all of the flavors by the pallets. You could take you a little box and mix and match you 24 different kinds of soda. Oh my God, what a time to be alive. I think it was like $3 at the time, maybe four for a case. Now, man, you can't even find them. And I know I was trying to order something off of Amazon. I just went, it was like $35, almost $40 for one kind. I need seven, right? So I wasn't finna blow it like that. I just wasn't finna do it. So um, that's what we're doing. We're gonna do a St. Paul. We're gonna do a crab rangoon, and we're gonna do an egg roll, right? So let's get into it. Call your people, tune in, tell a friend, call your friend, tell them we doing some St. Louis stuff today. Next week we might do some Chinese. I mean, we might do some Thanksgiving stuff. I know y'all gearing up for Thanksgiving, but I'm not. I ain't ready yet. Okay. And that's story time for another time. So call your people. We finna get cooking. All right, guys, we are back with episode This Dope Cooking Show. A taste of home. That's what we're gonna call it. A taste of home. Yeah, I like that. So anyway, um, so we back. We got our bowl. In this bowl, right? We're gonna put some. Now in the egg rolls, it can be different. Like I told you, an egg roll can be made up of a bunch of different things, right? But I know that in St. Louis, the egg rolls got cabbage in them. So I bought some slaw mix, regular old slaw mix from the store, right? We're gonna put some slaw. We're gonna put some cabbage in there, right? And it don't matter if it got a little bit of the red cabbage in there or not. It's up to you. I don't really care. It's just this for me. You know what I'm saying? This my thing. Um, so we're gonna put, and I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the red pieces of cabbage out. I don't want nobody to get it misunderstood. All right, we're gonna keep it just regular cabbage. And I could have bought one, bought a cabbage and cut it up, but that would have been way too much for this episode. So boom, we're gonna keep it simple like so. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this with some chicken. I told y'all the fastest way to come up with some chicken is to grab your rotisserie chicken from where? Your favorite store you get rotisserie chickens from. I got mine from Walmart Market. I be, Walmart Market are my people. They know me up in there. You know what I mean? I go there so much. They started to get a few new faces and I don't like it. So I just kind of start venturing off to other stores. Because sometimes people know you and they know how you move, right? Some people don't know how you move, so you going you moving real fast. They thinking you stealing something. I I come here way too much and spend way too much money in here. You gotta be thinking I'm stealing, right? Do you know who I am? Chef Jeff, baby. So anyway, charge it to their head, not their heart. You know what I mean? I don't put it, I don't make no, I ain't make no big fuss, no stink about it because you know what I mean. Those people are new. They don't know me from a can of paint. They just know I'm another guy. The regulars that work in there all the time when they be off, and I go in there. I mean, they be like, "Oh yeah, he a chef. He got a cooking show. Or he do this, he do that. He in here all the time. He good." And I don't ever say nothing. I just wave and I keep going, right? So that's what you're supposed to do. So we got our cabbage in the mix. All right, that's the first part of our mix. Cabbage. I know. I know you're like, what, bro? Cabbage. That's the first part of the recipe for the egg roll, right? Next, for the egg roll recipe, we're gonna put some green onion in there and some white onion too. Now this is a total if you want to. For me, this is a color thing, just to add a little more color to it, just because. So, and then we're gonna use more of that later. So, we'll cut us up a little bit of this green onion, get it off up in there. Like I said, with it, we're gonna get right to it. You know what I'm saying? Get right to this thing. Don't be scared of the green onion. Your breath not gonna stink. It's more color. It does add a tad bit of flavor, but it'll add more flavor once you get down to like these parts of it, right? Once you get down to then you'll start getting more of the onion flavor, which we'll need that for the St. Paul and the crab ragoons, because we're gonna make some crab ragoon mix too. So, boom, we'll put that off in there, like so, like that, and then a regular onion. And then, like I said, I got me a rotisserie bird. from Walmart Market this morning, fresh out the oven. Mr. Greg had him coming down the aisle when I walked in the door. He was like, "What's going on?" I said, "This what I need right there." He said, "Pick you one, man. You get the cream you get the pick of the litter." So I got me a fresh rotisserie bird, and so what I'm gonna do is just gonna grab some of that off of the bone, right? Don't be scared of the dark meat, because I mean, you're from St. Louis, Missouri, you don't know what meat you get. I'm just playing, but I'm not. Those that know. That's all I can tell you. Those that know, they know. Um, so anyway, you want to rough chop, you know, rough chop us up some chicken meat. I use the breast because I ate the dark meat earlier because I was hungry. Don't judge me, judge your mama. I was hungry. That bird was smelling good and that thing. I was like, oh, I gotta give me some of that. So here we go. Got our egg roll situation already. Don't forget salt and pepper. Um, you know, use our house made salt and pepper situation set up. I'm gonna sprinkle some of that in there. Don't be afraid to season your stuff. Don't be afraid to season your stuff. So what we're gonna do with this is, because that cabbage is raw, y'all know cabbage be hard, right? And it be, crunchy. You want to give it a little bit of a softening. You want to soften it up a little bit. So what we're gonna do is saute that off just a little bit, just to get the cabbage soft, right? Basically let everything get fragrant, tongue tied, fragrant, and then that's it. I use this opportunity to add more seasonings or whatever I'm gonna do, right? So that's gonna be the egg roll. We're gonna saute this off. So I'm gonna turn the camera around, let y'all see that, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna make our uh egg roll meat. I mean not egg roll meat, our crab rangoon. And y'all know I'm allergic to shellfish, so what's happening? Oh man, I don't know, just a little bit of this. I told y'all, I saw my reel. Told y'all, imitation crab meat, yo. Imitation crab meat. What is that? It's a fish-ish, but it's not crab. And if your crab meat look like this, it ain't real crab meat. That's all I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all while we were talking a little bit. Show y'all this because I told y'all it's prevalent. If it's Come on now. Look at that bright red in there. That is not real. Now, snow crab, king crab has this line, but it's not this bright. It's not like it ain't this bright. It's kind of faint a little bit, right? But if you get this crab meat, and you get this kind of crab meat right here, it's about the closest thing you're gonna get. If you see this in a crab dip, something like that, it ain't real crab meat. Just wanted to let y'all in on a little bit of a secret. Don't tell them I told you, but I told you. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we back. This dope cookie show. Now, I got y'all over here at the stove. I'll let y'all see what we got going on. In this, we put a little bit of sesame oil. Pure sesame oil. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Pure sesame oil. Have a little bit of that in there. And give you a little bit of that nutty flavor. And it's strong too, so you don't need that much. Right? And we just gonna throw our stuff in here. Now, that is everything that we cut up previously, right? All right, so we just want to get that cabbage. Want to get that cabbage. Want to sweat it. That's what we call it back in the day. Sweat that cabbage, right? And also add a little bit of soy sauce in there. Up to you if you want to or not. It's just what I like to do. Do that flippy thing y'all chefs be doing. So like I said, all we want to do is sweat the cabbage. We want to get all those everything in there fragrant, right? Once we do that, we're gonna pull it off, let it cool. Once it cooled down, it's gonna kind of wilt a little bit, right? It's gonna be more soggy, for lack of a better word, right? And it's gonna be more manageable, more easy to use. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, Doing that. Then when we come, we're gonna let this, and then we're gonna sit this off to the side so it can cool and chill out, right? Because we gotta make crab rangoon mix. And when y'all tell y'all how easy this gonna be, you're gonna be like, "So, that's all I got to do is have some crab rangoons at the house." Yes, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do is have crab rangoon at the house. So we doing crab rangoon. We doing egg rolls. We're gonna roll some egg rolls, drop them in the fryer, grease already hot. Gonna make us some egg rolls. Gonna do some crab rangoons as well. Crab rangoons, my fave. All right, so you got a little smoke coming over there. That's up to you. You can pull it now or you not. If I were you, I would taste it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep. Now you can definitely put all this mix together and just roll it, put it in the egg roll. I like mine to be crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. So that's why we do it. That's why I do it this way. You can do it totally different. You can put all this stuff in a bowl, roll your egg rolls, and then drop into the grease. You can do it that way too. There we go, guys. That's our egg roll mix. We're gonna turn the fire off. We're done with that. Set it off to the side, and that's gonna be that for this. All right, back over here at the cutting board, a new bowl, right? So now we're gonna do some crab rangoon. Crab rangoon is crab meat, right? Imitation or real if you real crab meat if you want it. Green onion and cream cheese, salt and pepper. Up to you. That's really the basics of all of it. Now, some people may do a little more, a little different. That's up to them. I like this. This is how I like mine. I keep it simple, right? So we already got some green onions cut up. We're gonna go ahead and add. We're gonna chop this up, and I kind of like to chop it a little fine, right? I don't want it to be, big old chunks in there. I like to make mine small. And if you don't, that's cool. If you do, that's cool too. It's up to you how you want to do it, right? Because to each is their own. I like mine to be little because I like to have a little bit of everything that's in it in a bite, right? I try to when I make dishes or when I cook something, everything that I put in, I want you to get a little bit of every piece of it in one spoonful, right? So if you used to take a spoonful of this, you'll get everything that's involved. So that's why I keep my stuff kind of cut up real small. Plus, some people in my house don't like certain things, but they healthy for you, so I got to make sure I get it in for them. You know what I mean? Don't tell them I told you. Don't tell them I told you. No. Deny, deny, deny if you do. Tell them I told you. I'm gonna be like, what you talking about? Anyway, so that's our crab meat, right? Crab meat, green onion. Okay. Like I said, it's totally up to you on how much you do. I like mine to be fairly mixed up, fairly well. So that's what we're gonna mix. We're gonna mix them all up in here. Mix it up in there. Yep. And then we're gonna take a look at it and see, like, is it evenly mixed? Is this good enough? Right? Take a look at that. There's your mix. Okay. Now you can add more or put more stuff in it, or you can some seasoning. I'm gonna put a little piece of onion in mine, right? 'Cause I like that onion kick. And then that's gonna be that. So, oh no, I'm lying. It's not gonna be that. We gonna we're gonna add some seasoning to this. What seasoning, Chef Jeff? We're gonna add salt, pepper, um, sesame oil, or soy sauce. I put those ingredients in it because the flavor that it gives once it all comes together. Okay, I don't know some. Okay, so let's be real, y'all. There are some ingredients in the Chinese food that we don't know what they are. MSG is one of them, right? And I am a big fan of not using MSG in none of my Chinese food. So when I first started it, I was like, oh, okay, that's what you gotta have. You gotta have that to get that flavor. But you don't. I didn't know that, learned it too. Follow other people, watching other people do their thing. That was just something that you just did not have to do. Right. So cool. All good. Don't have to worry about it. So yeah. Um, but yeah, I don't like using MSG. I know another guy that does Chinese food. He does not use any MSG in his food. And I cannot wait to get back to the loop, call him up and try his Chinese food because it's black guy. It's black fried rice. The dude does his thing. Got a food truck too. Pull up on you wherever you at and make you some Chinese food. The dopest idea I've ever heard in my life. Um, went to school with him, man. Cool guy. I'm talking about stand up fella in the community. Uh, does his thing, man. Every time we show up. Also, cream cheese. You want to let your cream cheese get out, sit out on the counter, and get room temperature so that it's you can move, manageable. Cream cheese is like a brick all the time. So you gotta be able to maneuver it, use it, you know, get it to it. See, like it just pop right out. Boom. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do this thing, just straight like that. All right. So what you're gonna want to do is incorporate that, mix together. Okay. Oh, salt and pepper, sesame oil, soy soy sauce, just a little bit. Yep. Splash, just like splashes. You know what I'm saying? And for those that are conscious about the health, this is a low sodium or less sodium soy sauce. Less sodium. You see that? Get it in there. Boom. Less sodium. 36% less. Now, where they get that percentage from, I do not know. But they said it's not, it's less, and you can taste it too. Like you can tell that it's not a lot of sodium in it. So, you want pepper? Salt, pepper. Kind of redundant, but boom. That's how we gonna do that. That's the crab rangoon mix. That's how we get crab rangoon where I'm from. And everybody ain't gonna be like, yeah, that's it. They're gonna be like I said, everybody's different, right? And so I just kind of like to knead all of this together. I used to make all of this and then put it in the refrigerator so it'll get cold. Then mix it all up. I'm gonna have to do that this episode. We're not doing that now because we're finna make this and we're finna eat these guys. I'm talking about. I did this for a catering one time and I made so many of them. It was some left over from my family. By the time I got home from dropping the catering off and cleaning up and all that kind of stuff, these were gone. I'm talking about out of there. So as you can see, everything's mixed up. All right. You see, look at that red in there. Look at that red coming through there from that crab meat. So anyway, got it all mixed up. Let's make about 10 or so. We ain't got to do too many, it's just me and you. So boom. And at this point, you can taste what you've made already. You can taste this. You can get your little son and taste it. And make sure that this is what you want. Hmm. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Hmm. Now, it's up to you. And if you've never had a crab rangoon from St. Louis, you know that you would not know. Sometimes they sweet, right? Sometimes this mix is sweet. Sometimes it's not, right? And that's why I paused because I'm like, something missing. I used to put a little sugar in mine. It's up to you if you want to or not. Come on. That's why. I'm not sure. Just a little bit. Just a little sprinkle of sugar. That's up this if you want to. You don't have to do this. It's up to you. This is what I like. I go to Peking on Old House Ferry, New House Ferry split. I go to the Rice House. Well, my mama like the Rice House. It's cool. I be want to go with Chinese Rice House. It's a hybrid situation. What that mean is they got some folks in there. Somebody showed them how to do it, and they doing it. Oh yeah. That's perfect. Boom. Got it. Also, I use a flavored cream cheese just to help me achieve what I was looking for. You do not have to do that, right? You don't have to do that at all. Nope. You can just get some a regular block of cream cheese and freak it that way. Totally up to you. So we're gonna clean up a little bit of mess, and then what we're gonna do is come back. We're gonna roll these egg rolls, and we're gonna do these crab ragoon too. So crab ragoons, we got the wonton wraps. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. Right? I kind of like big crab ragoons. So sometimes I get these, cut them a little bit to be bigger than this, but smaller than this to give me a crab ragoon. Like I said, it's totally up to you how you want to do it, you know. But that's how we getting down this dope show. So we're gonna put this stuff aside because we're gonna come back with this stuff in a little bit to do our chicken Saint Paul. I'm excited about that the most. Because y'all know Chef Jeff don't eat eggs. I do not eat eggs. But if you want to get me to eat an egg, what you gonna do is buy me a chicken Saint Paul and two sweet and sour sauces. I don't got no eggs, but yeah, we'll be right back. All right, let's get the egg rolls rolling. Told y'all before, this vegan egg roll wrappers. I did not venture out to get any other type of wrapper, so we're gonna use the same ones we used before. Fresh pike. Um, and like I said, make sure you got some water, a little brush these sides so they stick. It's gonna stick. You ain't got to use the egg wash if you don't want to. You use straight water, and that's what I normally do. So we're just gonna get us a little bit of this filling, put it in here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like so, like this. The only thing Texas be missing is the doggone um sweet and sour sauce. Man, can't find the sweet and sour sauce nowhere. You hear me? I'm talking about the good one. I know y'all be got having some of this fugazi. I'm talking about the good sweet and sour sauce. Good stuff, not the duck sauce. Duck sauce don't count. That ain't what I'm talking about right here. The duck sauce does not count as what I'm talking about. Mm-mm, not at all. Not at all. One duck sauce does not count in this application. No, no, ma'am, no, no, sir. Duck sauce don't count. And I don't never roll the egg rolls the same every single time. I'm gonna get there one of these days. As for right now, you see what's going on. Egg roll. You see what's going on with the egg rolls. Yeah. Like I said, guys, it's up to you how you do this. You can put it straight. And so I'm telling you, it's just better to sweat the cabbage because you sweat the cabbage, it's more pliable. It's more you can use it. You can manipulate it better in the egg roll wrapper. Because if you get that hard, your cabbage can stay hard. See, when you roll it, it's gonna start sticking out through the egg roll wrapper. You don't want that. You do not want that. So, I'm telling you, the best way to go ahead and do that is to sweat the cabbage, get a little bit, boom, you be ready to go. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna promise you I'm not. I'm gonna do you right every time. I'm gonna do you right every time. 'Cause I don't want nobody talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody talking bad about you. Watch this dude, you don't know what he do. Lies you tell. There's plenty of satisfied Texans, Missourians that can come there and got some Chinese food. I was popular for a while too. I was popular for a good long time doing the Chinese food. I was just so far away from a lot of the St. Louis people that moved down. A lot of them, a lot of them knew me. Well, knew my family. Knew my family. A lot of them knew my family. I told y'all one time before, I had a summer party in my living room about something my cousin did to her in the first grade, child. There was no way I was gonna be able to help that baby. Uh, but I said just luckily, um, my wife, Doc, was able to jump in there, and because if not, I don't know what would happen. That's just being honest. just had a real live like reaction, physical reaction to whatever my cousin did to her. Back in the day, wow, wow, I've never seen it like that in my life. Anyway, speaking of, I recently found out. Here's story time. I recently found out that my name is not my name. It is, but it's not. That's what I'm saying. So I was named, semi-named after my father. My father changed his middle name to match mine so I could be a junior. At least that's what I'm saying. Because his middle name is different from mine. By the laws of the land that we live in, if you are not, if the name does not exactly match, you're not a junior. So all my life I've been going by junior. Ain't that? So here's what got to happen. A couple of things. Change the name because my name is so mixed up, and by me being claiming junior for so long, it's mixed up with a lot of stuff. So I got to change it and make it right. Um, just found this out. Remember, I don't know if I told y'all, but went to work one day, got to work, jumped out the truck, went right in the job. I was gonna come back out to my truck, right? And I didn't come right back out to my truck. I got sidetracked. Somebody asked me something, asked me a question. The question led to trying to figure out an answer, and the answer wasn't right readily in front of me. So I like to give my workers the answer. You know what I mean? Like right then, like boom, this is the answer to your question, right? And that particular day, I didn't have it. So I left some stuff in the truck. I left my wallet, a couple of things in my truck. And any other time, it wouldn't be no issue. This particular day, stuff was stolen out of my truck. So my wallet, my wedding ring. Whew, I just had to take a pause every time I say wedding ring because my stomach drops. My wedding ring, my wallet, the little bit of cash I did have in there, you know. So I'm at work and I'm thinking, well, we got cameras. I'm gonna, find whoever did it on the camera. My job ain't got no cameras outside. So I had a feeling in my stomach that particular day, like, that ain't going, something ain't right. That's what it was. I Somebody stole my wallet and my wedding ring and my money out of my car. So that led to, trying to get all my stuff again. And here, I mean, in the world, ICE running rampant, running crazy. And I tell Doc all the time, like, hey, keep your identification with you. Whatever that is, keep your birth certificate, blah, blah, blah. I don't want no problems with nobody, so I just keep my stuff with me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I ain't no United States citizen, because I am. The proof. I just never want anybody to be in that particular situation. So I was always carrying my stuff with me. I had the stuff in my bag. I thought my wallet was actually in my bag. I knew my wedding ring was in the truck because I had took it off on the way to work. I don't wear my wedding ring to work because I bang my hand more often than not when I have my wedding ring on. And I don't know if it's just me, maybe another married man can attest to this, but I don't never hit my hand on stuff randomly, just walking, walking. What are you doing? Walking, swinging your hands? No, not that. But for whatever reason, my hands I just hit stuff with my hand more often when I have my wedding ring on than when I don't. So it was just one of those things that the first wedding ring I had, because this this the second one. First wedding ring I had, I knocked the diamond out. I was devastated. I didn't want to tell Doc. But when I told her, she was like, all right, school. Straight. So get you a woman that ain't tripping off of you knocking the diamond out the wedding ring, because she ain't tripping. She did not trip. But she tripped this time. She was like, when you gonna learn being my mama? You know what I mean? When you gonna learn, stop leaving stuff in that truck? And like I told her, when I explained to her the situation, she was like, oh, okay, I see what happened. Right. So that led to this trying to find, trying to get my social security number and all that kind of stuff replaced. And I hit a snag at the social security office. Well, when I found out what the snag is my name is not spelled right from what I was putting in the system to what they have in the Social Security Administration system. So it kept flagging my stuff, which led me to That's why I keep getting flagged on just regular stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my name get flagged for everything. Why? Now I know because it's spelt wrong. So I'm about to start going through the motions of getting my stuff lined up, lined out the right way. No knocks to nobody or nothing like that. Just gotta handle my own thing. So there's that on that. Story time. Gotta get my stuff replaced and get it replaced right with the right name on it, right? Sucks, but it is what it is. Life, you know. So I typically just fold these over just like this. Now, there are some places that do them fancy, right? And I'm gonna show you one in just a second. That's how I do mine. Fold them over, just like this. Fold it, make a triangle, and boom, push those edges down, right? Yep, just like this. Just fold them over like that. Crab Rangoon, which I use this, and then and the folding and the method of which you seal them is on YouTube, right? Because somebody is looking at like, there ain't no crab Rangoon I ever seen. I know it ain't because I make them at my house, just how I like them. I need to get them. I need to eat them quick. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't got time to be playing with them. But I know what you used to seeing, right? And I'm gonna show you that in just a minute. Don't log off yet. Don't log off yet. Just let me finish these. Don't click off yet. You don't know what he's talking about. I hear you now. You don't know what he's talking about. You don't know. don't go nowhere. Just hold what you got. Just hold what you got right there. Don't move. Right. We're gonna finish these right here. Got three more. Matter of fact, since I know you over there fuming, I'm gonna go ahead and show you that one. That's why I be using these sometimes. Especially like if somebody used to order some, I would use these because I like the original too. And then they hold a little more in there, but they sometimes be true. So I just don't be doing it like that. You hold a little more of the mix, right? So what this I guess that's a pinch method. I don't know what they call this, but you can't get no straight answer from no Chinese person. I'll tell you that for sure. I only know one person that's willing to give up the game, but I think he's giving it up already. So let's go. Now, what I told you, that's how they do it. Oh, you come on, put these middles together like so. Oh, and it get messy. Like you ain't used to doing it. I ain't done it in a minute. Seal them joints like going over like that. So it's supposed to like flare out, right? I don't do them right. That's another reason why I do them the way I do them because they don't be doing right. It's supposed to flare out, right? Kind of like this. So you seal it all together in the middle. You got them kind of like this. So it's like a dumpling, almost like a dumpling, right? But to each is their own. Everybody does them different. I do mine the way I these little hors d'oeuvres, little pop. Because I mean, as I'm eating these on the way wherever I'm going. You know what I mean? I'm take a bite of my St. Paul sandwich, and then I'm eating these, like potato chips. You know what I'm saying? With chips, with meat, the hors d'oeuvre, right? Appetizer. Sometimes I eat these in the parking lot of the Chinese food place before I pull up. It used to be like five for $2. Man, what's them prices? It used to be five for $2. Down here, it's like five for like $9. They're full of just regular cream cheese, no nothing in them. So you gotta, what I mean, you gotta pick and choose. Either you're gonna spend the money for some imitation stuff, or you gonna spend the money to buy the stuff at the grocery store and make it at your house. It's totally up to you how you do it. But that's how I do. Mm-hmm. Raccoons, my family love these. They get, I mean, they have a fight for them. I don't understand where the violence comes in. But they like these. I'm talking about we found some. Well, I used to make them and freeze them, right? You can make these and freeze them up, right? They cook, the same way. I used to make them and freeze them. We found some in the freezer one time. We was looking for some dinner, and we found some in the freezer. Talking about acting a fool, man. What? So anyway, we gonna get these in the fryer. fry it up, and then we gonna taste one, and we gonna come on back with it. This dope cooking show. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, my bad. I forgot to turn y'all on when I start making this chicken St. Paul. I got excited. My bad. I'm sorry. I mean, it'd be happening, right? Okay, so chicken St. Paul, guys. Ooh, what you say? Let's start with the simple stuff. So I normally use to make mine. I use this coffee cup. This has never failed me. Why? I just don't know. Right. So I put everything that's going into my St. Paul in this. St. Paul is onion, green onion, one egg, a, s- a teaspoon, not even that much, a teaspoon of cornstarch. What does the cornstarch do? That lets the egg fluff up, right? So I just put a little teaspoon in there. I put an egg in there, an onion. Yep, that's it, right? You're like, what? That's all? That's it, right? We're gonna get our chicken because that's what's going in it is a chicken St. Paul, right? Now, don't let me I will not let this episode end without letting y'all know that you can put bean sprouts, mung beans, in chicken St. Paul. The reason why I don't got none is because I don't like them. I don't want none. So I didn't put none in there. And that is just that's it. That's the only reason why. I don't want none in there. And then as getting ready to film for this episode, I didn't go get none from the store. And when I thought about it, I was like, I'm like, no way. So it's right. So my show, okay, that's what I wanted to do. And that's why. I didn't want nothing. I didn't want nothing in there. I just didn't. I wasn't feeling it like that. So uh get bean sprouts. A lot of people don't like it with bean sprouts. No way. I found out. I used to make these all the time. Now after the other time where I was making them every weekend, I got hooked up with a guy named Thomas Banks, and he was doing the fried rice, and he was cooking out of a club, and folks was supporting, and then moved like up north, closer towards like where everybody be at. And on Saturdays, we be at this little like ghost kitchen, and he be bringing the folks in that way. So he's doing fried rice. I would show up and do St. Paul sandwiches. Yeah, yeah, get it in every weekend. Get into it. So we got our onions, we got our egg, we got our green onions, right? So we're gonna add our seasoning. Yep. I only put a little bit in there. I'm gonna tell you why later. Because there's gonna come a time where you're gonna need a little bit of seasoning. I'll show you how to do it. Then, okay, yeah, here we go. Horses in that little bit of cornstarch. Not even that much. This much cornstarch. Oh, in there. Yep, we got everything in there. We got cornstarch. Oh, I forgot. We need a little bit of sesame oil, soy sauce, and star to show chicken. We're gonna go back over here to our rotisserie bird, pull us some more chicken off of it, cut it up, and put it inside. What? Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So the uh the thing with this is it's just a good sandwich. It's just a good sandwich. I've helped a lot of people here in Texas too. Like, man, what's that sandwich you made me that time? And so when I was doing my food truck, dude was like, "Hey man, let me get that St. Louis sandwich." I'm like, "Yes, sir, coming right up. I got you." It's called the St. Paul. So I had it even the first food truck I had it on the side. Like, what is the St. Paul? Where did it come from? The originality of it all. Shout out to Tammy Dozier for giving me that information. I'll always credit her for that. And then yeah, that was it, man. I used to rock them up. I'm talking about rock them up, rock them, rock them, rock them. So like I said, easiest way, get your rotisserie chicken, man. You can't go wrong. I'm telling you, it's a best little blessing you gonna find. $6, man. $6. All right, so we got all our stuff mixed into this little bowl, this little, and I'm telling you, if you keep your ingredients minimal, it's gonna be a fire little sandwich. I'm telling you. So this is what we're gonna do. Boom. I'll put that in there, and I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna mix this up, and I'm gonna show y'all how I fry it off in a skillet when we come back. All right, guys. Stuff in my mouth. Stuff in my mouth with this egg roll. They so fire. So fire. Okay. Skillet ready? All right. We ready. Let's do this. That's all you want to do is, yep, get everything in there like so, like that. And you can let it go or not. Up to you. Totally up to you. What I mean by let it go is you can just let it be in there, right? I like to kind of form mine a little bit. So I kind of wanted to, when you pour it in there, it kind of forms, right? So you want to go ahead and you want to flip it, right? So like that, right? And it don't take no time. That's it, right? You want to let your stuff cook. Now, why is mine a little browner? Why? Because I added some dark soy sauce to mine. That's just what I do. That's just me. I'm me, right? I like to do stuff the way I like to do stuff. You can get the dark brown soy sauce on it if you want to. Why not? I like the dark brown soy sauce on mine. That's it. You got the St. Paul sandwich. Get that thing cooked up. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Yep. St. Paul come out like this here. You're gonna put that on, you're gonna let that cool, you're gonna let it drain. That's it. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna put that mug together. Just a second. All right, guys. We back in this thing, ready to get started. Boom. 2 pieces of white bread for that St. Paul sandwich. We finna dress this St. Paul sandwich, y'all. I'm telling you. It's gonna be crazy. Nah, not for real, but depending on who you are, where you go, what you like on yours, right? It could be mild, it can be wild. So when I got moved here, I started doing St. Paul's, and I was putting the works on. I was putting it. I'm talking about I'm giving them the works. So mine had, so you could get it with pickles and lettuce, mayo. Well, I'm a chef. I had to do it up a little bit different, right? Because I'm a chef. So yeah, that's what. So I would do lettuce, tomato, bread and butter pickles, the sweet pickles. How about these guys right here? Yeah, damn. Yeah, them on there. Yeah, some people prefer the deal. I do not. And a good slice of tomato on that thing. You don't get nothing else. You got to have the mayo and the pickles, right? If you don't, I know you ain't from St. Louis. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It's all fun and games. It's jokes. Um, yeah, like gotta have it. It's a must. We gotta do that. So I'm looking for my mayo because mayonnaise around here be going. I like the squeeze box, right? Oh, we're gonna dress this thing. I'm gonna show you how to do my. I'm gonna get out a little sick. My little sick. Boom. Mayo. Come on now. Mayo. Both sides, both pieces of the bread get the mayo. Both pieces now. Don't skimp. Don't skimp on it. Both pieces get the mayo. Okay. Spread that mayo out. You can do it thick. You can do it a lot. Some people like a lot of mayo. I kind of like a lot of mayo. It's up to where I go, right? And I'm telling you, every single Chinaman in the loop is different. Don't nobody do it the same, and they could be down the street from each other. Totally different. Boom. We got that. Now, that's why I told you I don't use a lot of seasoning. This seasoning mayo. Oh, all right. Next. We're gonna put St. Paul patty that we done made up. That is good. That's good. All right. We're gonna go lettuce, tomato, right? Onion. You say, well, it's onion already in it. I know. That's what makes it so good. It's delicious. I like onions. If you haven't picked up by now, I do like onions a lot. Um, why? I don't know. My thing. It's kind of my thing. All right, lettuce. We're gonna go two of them dill pickles, two of them pickles, sweet pickles, right? The onion on there. We gotta cut us a piece of tomato. We gotta cut us a slice of tomato. We gotta cut a slice of tomato. Gotta cut a slice of that tomato. Get on there. Man, what you say? We in business. We in business. This dope cooking show. Get a little tomato. I don't know where my big knife is. Yes. Look at that piece of tomato. Look at that. Boo. Slap him on there like so, like that. Boom, guys. Step back. Look at it. Look at it one more time. That, folks, is a chicken St. Paul. I'm gonna put my plate together. We're gonna get some reactions. This dope cooking show. We're gonna be right what back. All right, folks, we back. You seen all the cooking we did today? Boom, this dope cooking show. Chicken St. Paul, chicken egg rolls, crab rangoon. Now, this is what I was trying to show y'all before about the crab rangoon. See, look at it. They got it big, right? Yeah, that's what I was trying to show y'all before. They wouldn't work for me. That's why I make mine like this. So, we don't have the sweet and sour sauce like they have in St. Louis here. You got to know somebody to get it. That work for the mob or something like that. Um, so I use yum yum sauce. or sriracha mayo. It's up to you. You can or cannot. Y'all want to see Chef Jeff eat an egg? Because Chef Jeff don't eat eggs. And if you know me, you know I don't eat eggs. But, listen. I got a phone call right in the middle of my recording. Well, man, when I say good stuff, good stuff. Let's go. You with me? I'm with you. Fried Rangoon, chicken egg roll, and Paul. I'm about to eat and reminisce. I'll holler at y'all next week.